it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. Baseball season is rolling on. We are heading out west to talk Rockies and Padres in this one. We've got a nice little promo code for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. The code is NFL20. The Padres are huge favorites, minus 240. The total is 9 out in San Diego. Mike Clevenger, the Padres' shiny new trade, is on the mound in this one. The righty is 1-2 with a 3.14 ERA. And for the Rockies, it's Chichi Gonzalez, who is 0-0 with a 5 ERA. Just 9 innings pitched this year, but also 9 strikeouts. So a little bit of an upside for him. Career 4.88 ERA. He's been up and down a lot. I've seen him a lot in AAA. Craig Trapp joining us to talk this matchup. Craig, what jumps out to you in this one?
Well, I mean, San Diego, obviously, they've been hot, and they're one of those teams that, the public is all over now. I think you have to be a little worried here when you start to get in on those public teams. So I couldn't suggest to take the Padres at this number. Obviously, if you're going to play the Padres, I think you have to lay the run line. To me, I think there's a way better value playing the total here with Clevenger, which, of course, he's not like he's been used a lot because, of course, in Cleveland, they demoted him because of the issue where he went out in Chicago. And then, of course, that's what led to his trade. But I think you have to look at the under here. I just think, this Rockies team, they do score a lot, but a lot of those runs come, of course, at Coors Field. I think against Clevenger, they won't score a lot here. So I do think you're getting a little value here because this game probably should be, in my handicapping, I think it should be 8 or 8.5 with Clevenger on the mound. So getting in at 9, I think there's value. And I'm definitely taking the under, staying away from all that juice with the Padres.
One thing to keep in mind is that the Rockies just took a series from the Dodgers. If you bet on the Rockies in that series, you made some good money because they were huge underdogs in that one. And those, some of the totals went over in that one, but I will say some of those were against lefty pitchers. The Rockies lineup is really good against lefties because they have those power righties in the lineup like Trevor Story, Garrett Hampson, Nolan Arenado. They have a lot of good righties that can really hit left-handed pitching. So we've got a righty on the mound in this one, so that would be a little different. The only question mark I'd have is Chichi Gonzalez, a fun name to say. We just don't have a whole lot of stats on him. So you got to be holding your breath when it comes to this Padres lineup against these Rockies pitchers.
The edge here is at least it's a pitcher friendly ballpark. San Diego, the night games in San Diego are historically very under friendly, pitcher friendly. So I do think that will help him. And, San Diego's the problem when you get these unders with San Diego, when you're playing totals with San Diego, they've been scoring a lot of runs late historically this year. So it's like one of those you're always worried they're going to end up hitting that grand slam in the 8th inning and, an easy under turns into a loss on the over. But to me, I think there's just better value on the under. Like I said, with Clevenger on the mound, I thought it should be 8 or 8.5, and I still would like the under. So give me that extra 9. I think there's a ton of extra value. And, maybe we get a push instead of a loss then.
So upbeat about your play there. Maybe we get a push. Who knows?
Hey, that's why you want the 9.
That's better than, 8.5. But I can definitely see like a 7-1 ball game here. At least you'd hope so. All right. Well, that's all we've got on Rockies Padres for now. Good stuff from Craig Trapp as always. That's going to do it for us here on Picks and Parlays.